The story of Nasco Foods Limited, a company based in Jos, the Plateau State capital, is that of innovation, diversification, and growth. Today, Nasco Group is one of the largest fast-moving consumer goods FMCG companies in West Africa, with a consistent track record of financial performance with the active support of Nigeria's oldest, largest, and the most successful development finance institution, Bank of Industry, BOI. Nasco is also actively involved in the federal government's effort to support backward integration by sourcing grains, one of its major raw materials for production, from local and regional farmers. This in turn helps to improve the nation's food security and export earnings. Last week, we brought you the launch of a new state-of-the-art multi-billion naira cornflakes production factory of Nasco Foods. Nasco Food is the biscuit, cereal and snack unit of the group and is a leading producer of many popular brands in the market. It produces the nation's favorite cereals as well as a rich variety of quality biscuits and snacks. Some of them are Nasco Cornflakes, which comes in various sizes, Nasco Frosted Flakes, Nasco Cornflakes Vanilla and Cinnamon, Shortcake, Rodeo, Cream Crackers, Fancy, and many more. Today on the program, we shall be showcasing all the one-on-one interviews we had with the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Nasco Group, Dr. Atia Nasruddin, and other management staff, where they all shared the journey of the Nasco brand and the impact of BOI support. This interview will definitely motivate you to start that dream today. It is on this note that I welcome you to this week's edition of BOI Impact. I am Hadiza Olaoshibiko. Don't go away. Nasco Foods applies the latest technology and quality control procedures across all aspects of operation to maintain the exceptional quality and consistency of its product.
We are now at the grain processing factory where all materials being loaded from the warehouse moves in here. Here we have the cleaning going on where all foreign matters are being removed by the screens. Stones are also being destoned by the destoners, after which the grain now moves into what we call dumping bin. At the dumping bin, moisture is being added to the grain to soften the endosperm. After it stayed there for a time, it now moves to the degerminators. The degerminators are the machines that peel the grain. We have 4 of them in series. Then after the peeling, offers, that is the chaff, and will now move to its own direction. The main grain will go to its own direction, where it now gets polished by the polisher. Here we produce different kind of product. We have the complex grit. You can adjust the machineries to produce brabisco. You can get flour for composites. You can also get semolina out of the maize grain. For now, we'll give more priority to the complex grit and then the brabisco. So after being processed from the sifter, it now moves to the collection bin where it is being collected into bags and being weighed 50 kg for stacking.
With continuous investment in quality standards in sourcing raw materials, research and development, coupled with active financial and technical support of the Bank of Industry that is highly committed to transforming Nigeria's industrial sector, Nasco is geared towards delivering excellent quality products that have exceptional nutritional values.
Here we have very automated system of manufacturing cornflakes. We have a state-of-art technology plant by which we will be producing the quality product as per the Nasco's vision. Nasco's vision is to give the best quality life to the citizen of Nigeria. Following that, we have installed and commissioned this plant, and we are going to serve the whole nation as well as the whole world with this plant. We have an automatic system of feeding maize grits which we are getting from Nigerian local farmers to produce maize grits. Then we are supplying these maize grits at our very automatic plant We are manufacturing grits in-house, then we are supplying to this plant to make the cornflakes, which is 100% hygienic.
The chairman and CEO of Nasco Group, Dr. Atia Nasruddin, at an interview spoke on the journey of Nasco Group to being one of the largest fast-moving consumer goods FMCG companies in West Africa.
The journey started in the 70s, 1970. At that period, most of the goods were imported in Nigeria. Biscuits, flours, sugar. That importation was not efficient to fulfill the needs of the consumer. So we saw a gap, and we started a company called Nasco Foods to fill the gaps of all imported foods in Nigeria. So based on that, we start bringing biscuit lines. We start producing high quality biscuit at affordable prices for the consumers, and that's how the growth of Nasco Foods started. From there, we moved into cornflakes, Nasco Cornflakes, which is #1 cornflakes today in Nigeria by distribution, by consumption, is one of the highest cereals consumed in Nigeria today. The most interesting part of it is it's tied up to the backward integration, whereby we farm or support the farmers, basically to produce what we need. We encourage them, we finance them, we guide them. So this is where we are today. We became a household name in the whole nation on the fast consumer products. I felt the need of going to the next level. So I established a company called Nasco SAT, which is high-tech, IT, information technology oriented. So through this arm of the group, we're enhancing, developing applications to support our business and support our businesses. So these are our latest entry in the group, and I think to date we have made quite an impressive growth. We have created applications. We have taken a lot of youth from IT with high capability. I think that will be the future to take us into the next century. We have a company called Nexon, support the infrastructure, logistics, operational logistics, distribution logistics. And we have a project in Lagos which is mainly in the free trade zone to support, to decongest as much as we can the ports in Lagos, whereby we are building a terminal. This terminal, it will take through barge the containers into Nasco town, where from there, after paying customs, tariffs, etc., according to law, it will be distributed throughout Nigeria. This is an expansion we have in mind. Plus, when you talk about foods too, we are supporting farmers. We are building a research center at the University of Jos called Nasco Agriculture Research Center, which is fully financed by Nasco. Basically, it's to encourage research in agriculture, to empower the farmer with more knowledge. This is another expansion we are making. And within the food lines, we have a range of new products coming, which is consumer requirement for consumption. And we are encouraging farmers to grow those products for us so we can process it, finish it, pack it, and distribute it to the market.
The General Brand Manager of Nasco Cornflakes, Rotimi Oyeshiji, said Nasco carefully aligns its business with the needs of its consumers.
For us in Nasco Group, we are conscious of our consumer needs, and every now and then, whatever product offer that we have now is tailored towards their needs, and whatever innovation we are going to be doing and we have done currently and in the future is tailored towards their needs. And I can tell you, we understand what they want and we understand what they need. I'll give you some instances. Our cornflakes today, is the best cornflakes you can see anywhere in the world, and I'm able to say that. And we did that because we understand what the consumers are looking for. We understand it. We even created SKUs that fit their pocket, that fit whatever it is that they want to do. So we have something for every member of the family. You have the bigger pack size, you have the small pack sizes, and even account the price range as well. So we understand their needs, and we are doing everything humanly possible to meet their needs. Everything about cornflakes is sourced locally, and it's 100% natural. We understand the fact that we are Nigeria, we are a Nigerian business, we are a Nigerian company, we give Nigerians what they want. And for you, it may interest you to know that at the end of it all, we know our consumers very well. We've been in this market for close to half of a century now. So we sleep and wake up with consumers. We've been able to develop compelling propositions in addition to our products. We go into consumer psychology and consumer psychography. We know what they want, we know what they are looking for. Before now, we are concentrated fully in Nigeria. We cannot even meet demands in the Nigerian market. But with this new investment that we have gone into now, opportunities are there for us to go into West African market first. Bigger capacity, bigger products, and every other thing. So we go into West African market, we serve the consumer need over there. Good enough, Nigeria is like a benchmark for West Africa. So whatever consumer needs are being served there, we are also going to be replicating that in West African market as well. So for now, we are serving Nigeria. This is our base. Then we'll be expanding to West African market very soon. So our projection is the fact that in the next, 4 to 5 years, definitely, our business will be more than what we have now, more than double. But like I said, everything is dependent on consumer. The statistics show that Nigerian population will continue to grow 2% every year. Then if they are growing, we are growing as well.
Procurement Manager, Nasco Group, Laura Famwul, highlighted the quality standards used in sourcing raw materials.
We ensure that the major raw materials which we use for our production is sourced locally. I'll use our Nasco Cornflakes, which is the core of our production, as an example. The major raw material we use is maize. This maize is purchased from farmers in Nigeria and particularly from Plateau State. We have an integration with these farmers which helps us to run through a seamless supply chain process. We are really in support of our farmers. We ensure that we train them. We also give them the necessary support to ensure that the seeds that are being used are sourced locally, which are being used for the production of the cornflakes we produce. For the staff strength, of course, being in Plateau States and in Nigeria, I would say that 80% of our staff strength are indigenous of Nigeria. We ensure that there is an end-to-end visibility of our involvement with these farmers. We are fully involved in ensuring that the seeds they use are quality checked, and we ensure that those seeds are what is being used for the production, which also gives the quality of the cornflakes which we produce. Now, when it comes to the receipt of the raw materials, at every point of the receipt, there's a quality control department that ensures they meet up with the quality which Nasco has specified. We have our particular specs, and it's being used as a measure to control what seeds come, what seeds are being produced, to give us the quality cornflakes that we give our consumers.
The Treasury and Import Manager, Nasco Group, Bala Idris, spoke on the relationship of Nasco with the Bank of Industry.
The relationship with the Bank of Industry was more than the usual transactional banking. It was strategic, long-term partnership. Also, the approach was a people-oriented approach rather than just the numbers. Human connection was an important aspect of the journey. Right from the project proposal, filling the comprehensive and user-friendly questionnaire, to the process of availing the facility, and also the quarterly review. Emphasis was on customer care and personalized interaction. That relationship has enabled us to gain confidence in undertaking such a capital-intensive expansion project. There is also the side of the tangible benefit to the Nigerian economy in terms of employment, skills and technology transfer, the potential for exports and import substitution. This expansion project, which is the latest technology and state-of-the-art production plant, it's going to help us with an improved product quality, improved technical and project management capabilities. It's also going to provide market avenue for local smallholder farmers and other input partners along our farm-to-home value chain. The potential ultimately is going to double our existing capacity. So as a purpose-led organization driven by entrepreneurship spirit, we in Nasco believe in creating multiplier value for whatever support we receive, and that is including interventions like from the BOI. And this value is multifaceted, one of which is the monetary value, second is the social value, and also there is the contribution to national growth, which comes through empowerment of smallholder farmers, and also in terms of our mission, which is providing the quality life to our customers. Our smallholder farmers are part of the business. They are our suppliers. And we operate an end-to-end visibility of a global supply chain. So they are key stakeholders in the operation. And we believe in give and take. So we also believe that once we're able to improve the income status of the farmers, we have a better guarantee of getting a quality maize. And maize is one of the most strategic raw material of our operation. Why? Because we used one of the best variety of maize in Nigeria, which is pro-vitamin A. So it's very important for us to have a good handshake with our smallholder farmers, which means improving their welfare, their income level, and their general development and quality of life. And one of the benefits of this project is through the latest technology of the machine is in terms of less emission of CO2, less emission of waste, and also we have put in place a structure of collecting the different types of waste, and we have a partnership with a waste management company that is coming to evacuate the waste for subsequent disposal.
Group Head, Food Processing Group at BOI, Victor Agina, spoke on the impact of the bank's support in the production capacity of Nasco.
In the food processing, we support companies that play in the entire food processing value chain. So in the food processing, we provide funding support to these sectors, and also we provide business advisory services to also help them grow. Nasco has proven to be a very great customer of the bank. With our support, the company has doubled its capacity. It means that they will employ more people. Today we are talking about supporting 12,000 farmers. We are aware that indirectly they provide close to 3,000 other jobs. And then the people working there, about 500 of them. So with what we've done, those numbers are still trending. And with also the other potential partnerships we are looking at, we are very sure that Nasco will grow in leaps and bounds in no time.
Human Resource Manager, Nasco Group, Bala Idris, said with the acquisition of the new cornflakes plant, Nasco will definitely employ more staff.
Of the new machine that we have, production is going to be doubled, and so we'll need a lot of manpower to ensure that after doubling this production, we can't keep the products to ourselves, So we need the products to go out and go to every nook and cranny of this country, which is our aim, to ensure that we are in every Nigerian home. Our aim is to ensure that wherever you turn, we're there. So we need the manpower to do that. As an organization, we take health and safety very seriously. As a matter of fact, we run a course on occupational health and safety every year. We have safety protocols already in our factories. To go further, we have what we call a safety committee. Safety committees are in charge of ensuring that our environment is safe for our staff to operate. Even off the workplace, we have the healthcare system that ensures that every staff of this organization and their families are safe.
General Manager, Large Enterprises 1, Mr. Leonard Kangi, gave an overview of the Bank of Industry's Large Enterprises Directorate and its impact.
And in large enterprises, any company that requires a loan greater than 1 billion naira is what we classify as a large enterprise. because that's approximately $2 million. Any company that can do that, we don't consider as an SME or a micro enterprise. We have several product offerings, and as a DFI, there are a couple of things that we need to do in order to support industry and to fulfill our mandate. For this particular financing, it was targeted at the food processing sector, and particularly in providing financing for development of the cornflakes brand, which is one of their most popular brand, making of cornflakes. And so we were happy to provide financing. So we provided a term loan facility to them. We provided a working capital facility as well to them. And they have been able to commission that factory, which is one of the most advanced factories in production of food and beverage, particularly the cornflakes brand.
The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Bank of Industry, Mr. Olukaide Piton, at an interview, reiterated that the Bank of Industry will continue to support entrepreneurs in the country.
It is nice to talk of SMEs as engine of growth, but you cannot allow the large enterprises to die, because actually some of these SMEs, they feed the bigger companies, and the bigger companies can actually employ more people, and the value chain that they're going to touch is extensive. So we would like to do more of those kind of projects.
Nasco's vision is to be the premier brand of consumer products in the nation and beyond. This vision aligns fully with that of the Bank of Industry. Nasco Foods products are super refined for a healthier lifestyle, and guess what? They are pocket-friendly and available across Nigeria. For more information on BOI's product and services, please visit our website or send inquiries via our verified social media handles. Till we come your way again, it's good evening and have yourself an enterprising week. I am Hadiza Olaoshibiko. Bye for now.